Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading for January 13th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. We have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And we have crossed by you deserve love. You are lovable. Are you staying in a relationship that you're not feeling that connection? Are you the one that's not feeling the connection, or is the other person not feeling the connection towards you? Are you not feeling that towards the other person? But are you staying in a relationship where you're not really feeling that? Are you staying in it for other reasons? And if so, why are you doing that? Why are you staying? Why are you staying? Okay? 5 of Swords. In a relationship, if you're not happy, or you're feeling like that love is not given back to you. Okay? Is this making you tired? Have you tried everything that you can try, but it's just not happening? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready for change? Okay? Are you ready for something different? What is your wish? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What do you want to have happen? Okay? Are those coming true? Is it something that you have to get over and you have to get past and you have to move on from? Okay? Are you holding yourself back from making a decision? Are you ready to get down to work? Are you ready for some change? Are you ready for a new relationship? Is it within the same relationship? Are you ready to, if you are not feeling it towards the other person, is it maybe talking with that person or changing things up? Or is there something that can be done? Is it talking with the other person if you feel like you're not getting that back towards you? Is it something that you can talk about? Or are you just kind of both ignoring it and you're like, oh, maybe it'll get better? But it's really just getting worse. Have you looked at this relationship? Have you really looked at this relationship? Is this something that you want for the long term? Is this something that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled? Do you want something more than what this relationship is? Do you want to feel a deeper connection within this relationship? Is this somebody that you've been with for a long time and it's almost like it's gotten to the roommate, kind of situation? Have you two been together for a long time and you feel, well, I've already been with this person. I've already put X amount of time into this relationship, so I can't see starting new. I can't see starting fresh. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But I feel like this reading is for that person that wants more, that wants this Knight of Wands, that wants to feel that fire, that wants to feel that passion, that wants to feel alive again, because maybe it's just feeling very stagnant within this relationship. We have this 9 of Wands here, like feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling like you've exhausted it. Maybe you've exhausted every avenue. Maybe you've exhausted everything you can, okay? We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, I feel like, is somebody who is very knowledgeable, someone who's very wise, somebody who really looks at things from all points of views, but is also somebody who takes actions on things, because that's what I feel like. Like, this reading is for that person who wants to take action. Like, maybe they're not really sure what's going on, but they're like, yeah, like maybe I haven't, really looked at this point of view, or I'm really not happy. What are those things that I can change to either make this relationship work, or do I have to think about walking away? I don't see any 8 of Cups or Tower or any of those walking away. So maybe it is about kind of getting that spark back within this relationship. Seeing eye to eye, this 2 of Cups, communicating, seeing eye to eye, maybe it's getting back to when the 2 of you used to have such a strong connection and it was fun. Yeah, strong connection. Look at that. getting back to that connection, getting back to that. Maybe you guys, maybe things in life has just kind of got, life has gotten in the way and you guys have just become disconnected. Maybe you have, children or other responsibilities and you're so busy with those things that you guys have not focused on the relationship that you have with each other. And it's about getting that connection back. Friendship, feeling like it's your best friend. Maybe that's what you've gotten away from, is that feeling like it's your best friend, that person you can rely on, that person you can trust, that person who has your back. You have their back and they have your back. Maybe it's getting back to that. We have the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Is this something that's been delayed for a while? Do you have disappointing news that you have to, relay within this relationship? But it's also about being connected with that inner self. Maybe there's that little voice inside that keeps saying, something has to change, something has to change, something has to change. And you're like, I don't want to, it's so much, it's too much work, I don't want to do it. But I feel like that little voice is becoming bigger and becoming stronger, okay? That it's saying it's time to take some actions to get to this Nine of Cups. It's time to take some action to find that happiness, okay? Looking within to find those answers. And how can you get past this? What are these things that you can do? But the most important thing is looking in, how do you really feel? How do you really feel inside? Do you really feel like this is something that you want to work on? Or do you feel that this is something that you want to move away from? Or is this something that you just feel like, I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it be. And I'll deal with it later. But how do you really feel inside? And that's what you have to figure out first before you can make a decision on what it is that you want to do, on those actions that you want to take. And I feel like it's just taking that time for you to decide. And before you do anything, wait until you're ready, until you've really looked within and you've decided what it is that you want to do to achieve this Nine of Cups, okay? We have the Judgment card. I feel like you haven't had this awakening. Like, I feel like you haven't gotten there yet. This may be something that's new. This is something that you're just realizing. This is something that you're just starting. You haven't really had that aha moment because you're waiting. You're holding back. You're trying to figure things out yourself first. And that's a good thing to do, to figure out really how you feel. And sometimes this can take, a long time to really figure that out. But I feel like at least you making that effort to realize that, hey, this connection has become disconnected. And something has to change here. Something, because I feel like you're not feeling fulfilled. That you want to get this passion, you want to get this excitement. This voice inside is saying, let's make some changes. I want my Nine of Cups. And what are those things that I can do? But let me know. I need to know how I'm feeling first. And that's an important thing, rather than just reacting, or rather than just doing something and then, oh, I'm ready for a change, I'm ready for a change. And then you make the change and you're like, after a while, you're like, oh, I kind of wish I didn't do that. I reacted too quickly to that. But I do feel like, you're definitely taking your time here before you do anything, but it's definitely something that's on your mind. All right, Turtle, yeah, taking your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Exactly, that's exactly what I was just saying. Slow and steady wins the race. How can this be changed up? How can this unrequited love, and you deserve love, okay? You do deserve love, but you don't deserve love from somebody who's not giving it back to you, okay? You need to be with somebody who returns that love. Maybe it was, like I said, it was there before, but that's kind of faded away because life has gotten in the way, but now it's time to bring that back together if that's what you're feeling. And like I said, I don't see the Eight of Cups or any walking away or towers or anything like that. So I feel like this is something that you want to work on. But slow and steady wins the race. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.